Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Cancerians, I almost forgot it's Tuesday, which means it's a day for a Cancerian video. Um, but I'm going to do for you guys the same thing I've been doing for everybody right now, which is I want to take a look at who's kind of thinking about Cancerian right now. But I should mention that last night on my other channel, on Kate's Regretless Life, I did do a quick check in for all zodiacs, and I included a segment for Cancerian in that. So you guys got another little like 5 minute long clip. Just because anytime I do all the zodiacs in one big session, I always feel like it's not fair for me to leave Cancerian out. But forgive me that it's on the other channel. I just want to make sure that I let you guys know that because I don't want you to get cheated out of it when you're used to the full length videos here. But I also don't want to leave Cancerian out weirdly when I do all the other, zodiacs. So here we go. Let's get into, I don't know who this person may be yet, but they come across as possibly an Ace of Wands. And right now, what someone seems to be thinking about Cancerian is passion. I want. We have the little lizard brain coming up. I want, I need, I'm hungry. Sleep, princess. There is desire. There is passion. There is interest. There, also there, they got this little bit of a volcano going on. Now, here's the thing. It's mixed with, this person is a bit complex because it's mixed with passion, desire, but also, and I want to stay away from you. I want Cancerian. I'm hungry for Cancerian. I have passion for Cancerian, and I need to stay away from them. And I'm even irritated with them. And I'm irritated that I have passion for them. This feels like somebody who's kind of pissy, for lack of a better word. Not even they know why they're acting this way or feeling this way. It feels like they're mixed up. Maybe they're mixed up because they either are like, no, I want to stay single, but oh my God, I want to, play house with Cancerian, or I don't want Cancerian to date anybody else, but I also don't want a relationship, but I want them to be mine. There's something here, the question mark, about what kind of loyalty they want. I don't know if this person is gone, if they're away from Cancerian and they don't want to do long distance, but they actually want Cancerian. I could understand that being the mixture of this energy. They could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. But remember, the wolves are, free, and they don't live in one zip code and they go all over the place, but the alpha pair does mate for life. Then we have the dog, who doesn't mate for life, but might be very loyal to the family and the zip code that they live in. So we have like this weird mixed energy of, I don't know why, but I feel like this is somebody who's at a distance from Cancerian, who wants them, but also wants to like not want them. Justice. They feel like it's so unfair. Hi, Pauline. Shout out to you in the UK, love. They feel like it's not fair. It's not fair how they feel about Cancerian. It's not fair that they want Cancerian. We got the Eight of Coins. They want it, and something prevents them from being able to work on this. They want this relationship, and they're not feeling like they can, I guess, put in the effort to make this happen. Two of Coins. There's, on one hand, this can be a card of juggling, but I usually look at this particular one in this deck as somebody who's going to find a way to bring things into balance. Find a way. He's not there yet, he or she. I'm going to say he in this so far because of what we've seen. But he really feels like it's unfair. I wonder if it's an unfair advantage that he feels like he cares about Cancerian more than Cancerian feels about him. It feels jealous. That's straight up. That's what I'll say. This feels like a very jealous person who's trying to say that I don't want this, but they really do. On Cancerian's side, we have the Mastery of Cups. So Cancerian is coming out as a feminine, but this is actually a king card. So they chose to put a queen on the king card. So we have somebody that's got both their divine masculine and feminine energies very balanced. That's how I always read. In this deck, it's interesting that they did that on a couple of the cards. We have a Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the energy of like being able to be in union. This could be the me, myself, and I is all in harmony. That would explain maybe the masculine, feminine being merged on this card. I feel like Cancerian is just very solid, but Cancerian could also be in a place where they are like their life is full. They have like a nice little triad of, friends or relationships already. Is that what this is? Is this somebody who wants to be with Cancerian and they can't be because Cancerian is already in a relationship? Is this somebody who's jealous in that context? I don't know. Cancerian has strong bonds though, and they have a strong sense of moral values, and they have a strong sense of knowing themselves and knowing what's okay with them and what isn't. Whatever their values are, they're very clear on those things. Who Cancerian will and will not allow in their world, also very clear. I would say this Cancerian probably has a really strong sense of faith and a strong sense of like their faith could be many things. It could be, a traditional religion, but it could also be they have a strong faith in like the divine messages that they receive through their intuition. They come across as somebody who is just not in any kind of discord with what they believe. Let me go back over here and say, what does this person really want from Cancerian? I think I'll go this deck. What do they really want from Cancerian? Three of Pentacles. I want you to work with me. I want to be in your Three of Pentacles contortionist circus. I want to be one of those people. I want to be in your club, Cancerian. Okay, so why, darling, if that's what you want, why are you so frustrated, so hungry, so mad, so jealous? Wheel of Fortune. We keep seeing something about they're prevented from being in Cancerian's world until the divine timing clicks. Is this somebody who is just like burning up with jealousy because they think Cancerian is like doing their thing, living life? It feels like this is somebody at a distance and somebody who wishes that they could be there. That's how this comes across. I got the Tower sideways. I kind of feel like they're bubbling up to making some life changes. If what they really need to be is near Cancerian, if they're feeling like, I wish I didn't have this, irritation, this frustration. I almost picture this as like Cancerian on the phone with somebody at a long distance, telling them like, oh yeah, no, life is good. I spent time with the friends today. Oh, we're getting ready to do the holidays. And they're at some huge distance and they're feeling so jealous that all these people get to be in Cancerian's energy and why don't they get to? Or they've been spying and they're like, how come Cancerian gets to be with these people and I don't? It keeps feeling like they need to make life changes though. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so is it that they need to become single? Do they need to perhaps take charge of their situation? Because this is a single person's card. Is that what they need to do? Is this somebody who has no business being jealous and pissy because their obstacle is that they're in some other connection, commitment, and they have to make those changes if they're going to be able to be with Cancerian? That's what this is starting to look like. Something about them needing to be single. There's that Queen of Cups again and the Eight of Cups. I feel like Cancerian already walked away from them and ignored them and said, oh, no, see, I only do relationships where someone's really dedicated to me. So seahorses mate for life. I kind of think that they got, let me put it this way. If they met Cancerian, and Cancerian is one of those people who says, oh, no, I like the whole alpha wolf thing where you mate for life. Yeah, in fact, that's exactly the kind of loyalty that I need to have. No, you can't be also a dog who lives in a different area and is loyal to the house, but I'm your mate, but you live with somebody else. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work. So peace out. And I think I think if anything, it seems like everything Cancerian said to them is, this is what it will be. I don't care if your heart is loyal to me. You also have to be present and be loyal with me. Now, I'm good being single without you, and I got plenty of other fish in the sea and plenty of other people to meet, and I'll go out and I'll meet somebody else. By the way, you notice swans mate for life as well. And in fact, if you look closely, there's a lot of little booed up creatures, right? So we have little romantic relationships going on with the dragonflies, with the butterflies, with the birds, and with the swans. But we have Cancerian walking away from them because I think the ultimatum was, you need to be my seahorse or it's no dice. Trust me, there's other people out there that I can have that bond with. So that's why they're frustrated. They're frustrated because they already saw that Cancerian would be the person that they could rely on to have that faithfulness with, but the obstacle is on their side. Cancerian's not playing. Cancerian's not having any of their breadcrumbs, or if this person was trying to put them into a third party, Cancerian's having none of it. I think this character knows they cannot date or pursue anything with Cancerian unless they are free and clear and are giving 110% of their energy only to Cancerian. I don't think Cancer will take less than that. And this has really been frustrating for them because they're jealous, they're mad, they are hungry for Cancerian. I think Cancerian cut them off cold turkey in this storyline. With that tower, tell me about the tower on their side, because it looks like they're going to be changing things. Hi, Victoria. We got the Hanged Man. It's definitely a change of mindset with the Hanged Man energy. I think they're starting to see things in Cancerian's way. They understand this is how it is. Cancerian's not going to change your mind or bend or, suddenly say, oh, okay, never mind, you can have somebody else in your world and I'll still be with you. It's not going to happen. There's already been a big delay, but you notice how it's like unzipping the canopy of the trees. So we see things starting to become more clear. We see things starting to become more visible. We see them starting to realize they're going to keep missing Cancerian, and this is going to be the way this ends, or they have to make changes in their life. I don't know. I thought they were about to make some changes, but instead it seems like they're just coming to the realization that it's really over with Cancerian, and I feel like they're really impacted by how this feels, to know that there is no wiggle room. And it's not like Cancerian gave them an ultimatum. It was just, this is how it is, or that's okay, but you're going to miss this because I'm going to be gone. But Cancerian wasn't just bluffing, like they're already out of the picture. Queen of Swords in the reverse. They keep coming across as really pissy. Like they're really like a bear with a sore paw right now. This is them hurting right now. So I mean, I'm not gloating or anything. It's not like I'm happy that this person is upset, but in this storyline, they know what they need to do. They know how they feel. They know what they want. They also know what it's going to take to get it. So there's really no reason to be upset, because all they have to do is, basically, I guess I could say, meet Cancerian's demands in this story. But the demands, if anything, are like just to be consistent and faithful and focused. It doesn't really seem like that's too much to ask. So I'm not really sure why they still are so stressed and so upset. I think they keep seeing things as unfair. And as long as they want to have the pity party and they keep saying, well, I can't just make these changes. It's unfair. It's unfair. You don't understand. I can't just make these changes. Then maybe they're just not ready to be with Cancerian, and they're going to have to accept that, because it's kind of a lot for them to expect Cancerian to make all the concessions, is what this kind of hints to me. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because this Cancerian's not making concessions. Very strong in their belief system. What's a message for just Cancerian, not necessarily related to this? And what is one of the best actions Cancerian could take in their own life to yield the best outcomes for their greatest and highest good as a whole, not even in regards to this? Justice card sideways. As a whole in life, it says to strive to be as fair as possible, to be able to, have compassion, understand other people's plights and the situations that they're in, while still understanding our own and finding somehow the happy medium. This is a little bit of, not everything in life is perfectly, black and white. There's a lot of gray area. There's a lot of things in life that won't have a completely right or wrong answer, or what seemingly is wrong is actually still what is right. There are things in life that are going to be really complicated, and to be able to see things as not like bad or good, but maybe just say, okay, let me see what I can comprehend out of this. Let me see what I can learn out of this. That might be of benefit to them. With the World card, though, it still says for Cancerian to perhaps continue moving forward, closing out cycles, starting new cycles, not getting upset or vilifying things, or even saying that, look, every day is a new day, right? We can change the way life is going anytime. We can have new cycles. We can start new cycles. We're very dynamic. And I think that just says so other people can do the same thing. Everybody can make changes. Right now, Cancerian might need to keep moving forward, but not to have either a hard-hearted energy or not to think that the way things are right now between Cancerian and this person is the way it's going to remain. It's not even to say, oh, let me leave an open door or let me hold on and have hope. It's more just like that matter of fact, things can change on a dime. If this person who keeps thinking about Cancerian wants to suddenly make a change and come toward Cancerian, they could. Life changes all the time on a dime. Epiphanies happen, people make decisions, our hearts change, but it does say make new changes and bring in an influx of new energy, because it does feel like things have been stagnant for a while. And the best energy around Cancerian right now is to bring in the sun, bring in some excitement, kind of like not sit and stew on this, but rather keep moving forward. Everything in life is dynamic, right? Our bodies don't ever shut off, even when we're asleep at night. Other processes are always happening. Everything is about constant motion. The earth that we're on is in constant motion. So why would we ever get stagnant over anything, or get stagnant over a thought process, or imagine that the way things are the way it's going to stay? I don't know. It gives a lot of hope, but it also allows Cancerian to just keep moving forward. And, who knows how things are going to work out. For the moment, this might be a no-go zone, but as Cancerian keeps moving forward, who knows? That person may still pop up later in a better energy for Cancerian. All right, you guys. Now I'm going to sign out and say good night. Oh, good morning, Victoria. And Bria M. So nice to see you tonight. Temmie Secord. I love the little snowflakes. That's awesome. Pauline, thank you again, honey. Stay warm over there in the UK, my friend. Slave Princess, always wonderful to catch you. All right, you guys, have a great evening. Thanks so much for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I will see you all again for Cancerian on Saturday. In the meantime, though, probably I won't be able to do it until tomorrow, but I'll try to remember to put that other video so it'll pop up on your screen, the one that I did on my other channel, where it was all zodiacs and I included Cancerian. All right, you guys, take care. Sweet dreams.